What if I told you that a man who had everything, wealth, gardens, and success, lost it all in the blink of an eye? And the reason? His own arrogance. This is a story from the Quran, a lesson in humility, and a reminder that all blessings come from Allah. A long time ago, in a beautiful valley surrounded by rolling hills, there lived two men. One was wealthy, proud, and had two magnificent gardens. The other was humble, grateful, and content with little. Their story teaches us that pride can lead to downfall, and true success lies in faith and gratitude. The wealthy man had everything anyone could dream of. His two gardens were breathtaking. Tall palm trees swayed in the wind, rows of grapevines stretched as far as the eye could see, and fresh rivers flowed between them. The plants bore the juiciest fruits, and there was never a season of drought. Meanwhile, his friend lived a much simpler life. He did not have gardens or riches, but he had something more valuable. He had faith in Allah. He believed that everything comes from Allah and belongs to Him. One day, the wealthy man invited his friend to walk through his gardens. With his head held high, he said, "Look at all that I own. My wealth will never end. I have worked hard for this, and I deserve it." His friend listened carefully and replied, "But have you thanked Allah for these blessings? Everything we have is from Him. What if He takes it all away?" The rich man laughed. "I don't think that will ever happen. My gardens are too strong, and I have planned well. I don't believe in the day of judgment, but even if there is one, surely, Allah will give me even better." His friend's heart ached. He said, "Have you forgotten that Allah created you from dust? He gave you everything. You should say, MashaAllah. La quwwata illa billah, this is from Allah, and there is no power except with Him." But the rich man ignored him. That night, something unexpected happened. A powerful storm gathered in the sky. The winds howled, the trees trembled, and lightning flashed across the heavens. In a matter of moments, the rivers flooded, the trees broke, and the entire garden was destroyed. When the wealthy man woke up, he ran to his gardens, but it was too late. Everything was gone. The lush green vines were now twisted, dry branches. The rivers had dried up, leaving cracked earth behind. Not a single fruit remained. He fell to his knees, grabbing the soil with his hands. "Oh! If only I had not been arrogant." His friend stood beside him and gently reminded him, "This is what I warned you about. Wealth is temporary. If you had trusted in Allah, you would not be in despair now." This story from Surah Al-Kahf teaches us that wealth and power are not permanent. The rich man's mistake was his pride and his belief that his success was his own doing. But true success comes from humility and remembering Allah in every blessing. Allah tells us in the Quran that wealth and children are just tests for us. They are not signs of greatness. What matters is our faith and good deeds. How often do we take our blessings for granted? Sometimes we think our hard work alone brings us success, but we forget that everything, our health, our families, our homes, are gifts from Allah. If we are grateful, He blesses us even more. But if we are arrogant, we may lose everything in an instant. If you learned something valuable today, share this story with your friends and family. Let's remind each other to always be grateful and humble. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe for more amazing stories from the Quran.